Hello.
And welcome to Lifeline Foundation's 2014 briefing meeting.
This is Lifeline's 2014 rollout plan where we get to talk and explore the initiatives that we're going to do this year with you. And for that, we're really excited.
Absolutely. Before we go any further, we'd like to introduce ourselves. My name is Luis.
I'm Candace.
And we are Lifeline Foundation's founding directors.
Yes.
Along with some wonderful people you have in the room, we have our Deputy Director, Betty Romero. Betty, stand up and give a wave. As well as our other core founding members.
Yes.
You all know who you are. Stand up. That's right. These are the people who were with us from the very beginning and who have become our most favorite people on the planet.
Yep.
And amazing friends.
Exactly. And so I think we should just launch right into it.
Let's do it.
I think you're here because you're ready, right?
Right.
Good.
So talking about 2013. 2013 was quite the year. We found ourselves ready. And that was pretty amazing. Ready to respond very quickly to one of the greatest calamities that the Philippines has known.
Yes.
And there it was, November 8, 9, 10, that horrible typhoon struck, and we were able to respond quickly. We had the strength of volunteers behind us, and thanks to our web team, we were able to quickly put together a very interactive website that showed and actually helped bring in a lot of donors, a lot of support. We also launched we also made we put a big focus on our transparency policies, which we have heard amazing feedback from people here in Canada, in the US, people in Europe, obviously people in the Philippines who have said that basically there are no other NGOs that have this level of transparency. For that, we are very proud.
Absolutely. We found ourselves comparing ourselves by other people, by other government agencies, with much larger NGOs, and we came out on top because of our transparency and because of our commitment that we are truly a volunteer-based and volunteer-driven organization. And so we stand apart from a lot because of that. And so from that transparency and from that integrity, we are launching some new things.
That's right. We also saw an increased exposure globally. We've had volunteers in the past come from Canada, come from the US, and even some people that were already in the Philippines but were like German nationals, French nationals. But last year, the end of last year, we saw some fresh influx from Europe. We had 2 volunteers come on their own accord who found us and had a very successful and life-changing mission as they went to Iloilo and saw the towns in Binonan and the other places. And so we are expecting a greater influx this coming year of volunteers to come from other parts of Europe, Canada, the US. We have been pushing hard here in Canada, not just asking people for their donations, but asking them to get involved. And as you know, the power to change someone's life actually happens when you step in and say, I'm going to get involved, I'm going to roll up my sleeves, and here I am, use me.
Now, the initiatives that have worked, they're still going on. And Betty's going to stand up in a couple of minutes and she's going to tell you about all the different things that Lifeline has been known and loved for, and that is continuing. And so we're thrilled to see things take root and then build upon those.
Absolutely.
And so she's going to talk about those in a few minutes, and then we're going to come back because one of the things that this typhoon opened up our eyes to, over the last years, we've seen this build slowly upon year after year, and now we're ready to go forward in not just bringing relief, bringing help, bringing emergent help, but bringing a change in the area of rebuilding.
Absolutely.
And so Luis and I will come back and talk about that in a few minutes as well.
Yes. Oh, and Betty, please talk about the collaboration with the other NGOs and the other organizations that has taken place, because as you would all love to hear, Lifeline is making a very big point of reaching across all the lines. We are non-political, we are non-sectarian.
Yes.
The power of the organization is going to be found and strengthened through collaboration.
Yes.
So that's exciting.
Yes.
Betty, we're going to turn it over to you. Go ahead and talk about all these different things, and then we shall come in with more detail
on the rebuilding
plan.